guys, welcome back to the channel. I may upset a few people with this one. Let me just get autofocus on. Come on, autofocus. Okay. Right. Imagine I had a time capsule. I could go back to England in the 1960s. Going back to England in the 1960s. Okay, this is going to be a sweeping generalisation. Right, no mobile phones anymore. We're living in the 60s. Okay, I'm filming in the 60s right now. 60s Britain. Forget about the British language. Okay, there's no English as such, okay? We're living in the 60s, folks, okay? The Nazis took over. Alright, they won, for whatever reason. And we're now in the 60s in the UK. So what does 1960s UK look like under the Nazis? Wow, look at the roads for a start. Okay. I wonder what cars we drive in the 1960s. I wonder what cars we drive. Anyway, look, it's not the point. For all you train fans out there, we've got something coming up here. It's going to blow your mind. It's going to absolutely blow your mind. We're in the 60s, folks. 1960s. Filming, and this is to filming Britain now, okay? Filming Britain now. I salute you. Keep up your good work. Keep up the faith. Okay, just take care of yourself, all right? And take care of the police as well. Don't go too hard on them. All right, eh? Just try and do a job. However, so are we. And I try to include myself in that. Okay. I try and include myself in that. Right, so welcome back to the channel. Okay, so today I'm going to audit a train station. Okay, so we're going to make our way to the train station, and yes, I am still not in the UK. However, guys, we are in a backward country. Why are we in a backward country? This is 2022. Nearly Christmas here. Okay. Yeah, nearly Christmas. Doggy woggy. Nearly Christmas. And look at the fucking state of this place, man. It's disgusting. There's no pavements. That is not a pavement, I'm sorry. Okay, if you want to live here, if you want to live in this place, there you go, phone that number, come to Hungary. I'm telling you, man, it is disgusting here. Absolutely disgusting. The underinvestment here, look. Underinvestment, friendly doggy. Hey, a friendly doggy. Hey, a doggy. Yeah, friendly doggy. I'm going to say ritual under investment by the Soviets. Okay, so Hungary fought on the side of Germany. Okay, against the Allies, against our Allied forces. So the US and the UK and anyone else that fought alongside us, including the French, including Polish, including who else fought with us? Not the Italians, the Gurkhas, of course, some Indians, obviously. Who else fought with us? I'm sure there were a few countries, okay, apart from England, France, Germany, that fought against the Nazi regime. However, when the Second World War was over, then what was left? Well, we had a defeated Germany, and we had Hungary, who you could argue picked the wrong side. And Hungary was left there after the war and was liberated by the Russians. So the Russians came in, freed the country from the Nazis, okay, and then moved in. The Russians moved into Hungary and basically invested in the country. So what did they do? Roads, political regime, suppressing religion, suppressing language. So Russian became compulsory in schools, and let's see what else we can see. Okay, so a little bit of infrastructure here. How does this compare to the UK? Say, how does it compare to Hemel Hempstead? Let's not even say Tring, because you know Hemel's been in the audits recently. So here we go. We come up to some tracks, and these are, when I say they're live tracks, they're being currently used. Okay, so can't see any signs for private property. Well, I don't actually understand what it means. Remember, I saw Tilosh on the side of a train. Again, there's been no barriers here. There's a car there watching. There we have a little actually train at the station there. We have this, which is a divider. If you remember, there's a German novel called Bahnwärter Thiel. Bahnwärter Thiel lived and worked along the tracks. He used to operate something like this. Okay, and he was married to Mina, if I remember correctly. This would, of course, separate the tracks, allowing to guide the train onto a separate track, which you can see split in there. So look left and right as you do when you're crossing the road, apart from this is crossing the tracks. Alright, so this looks like a dead end down there. You can see it's pretty much a dead end. And here we go, up to the other side. Electrification up here. So spoke to my partner yesterday, who made some inquiries regarding the system here, and basically all those these are obviously electrified, you can tell by the insulators there, but what I'm trying to say is the actual electric lines, which you can see there, are going to go underground at some stage, and of course this is going to happen in the UK as well. What's great about that, it will make places more beautiful, because we won't have stinking cables like this. However, some cables will be unavoidable. Certain services will remain above the ground. So let's head down to the target, which, yes, it's the railway station, but I would like to visit something on the way down, if you don't mind. Actually, no, let's visit the railway station first, because we're going through there now. So preliminary, so you can say target A, target B. Target A, railway station. We're going to cover that pretty quickly. That doesn't have a number plate on, that rubbish truck, which is very interesting. Okay, so here we are still, and you can just have a look at this. In Hemel, would you see this? Who runs Hemel Council, or who's is it Decorum, Hemel? I don't know. But would the council responsible for Hemel Hempstead in the UK allow this, you know, for children to say to walk across these rails? I mean, okay, this might be a dead rail, and in fact, yeah, I'd say this is going down to that building right down at the end, and we're gonna take a look at that building, because that building, I believe, has a special function. So these tracks aren't ideal. Let's just, without wanting to cross, you can see here the structure holding the two rails together is made out of concrete. Here, it's made out of wood. Right. So, for one, how often do you see that? Okay, so we carry on down here. Oh, look at it, it's just switched to concrete there. So they've only renewed a bit. So this is what we also see here by the side of the tracks. And again, look, this is the weather here at the moment. I talked about ice in a different video, so I won't go into that. The thickness of the ice is that thick. Okay, so that's what we're dealing with today. So yeah, it is cold. I need to take care, obviously, of the way I dress. So I'm not dressed in my tutu today with a tank top. I've got a bit more on. So we're just carrying on walking further down. Do you know what those weights do? I certainly don't, but that's got Soviet written all over it, mate. So this is what I'm walking with, dealing with here. See up there. I have no idea what those are. They look. No, I'm not even going to pretend to know what they are. Okay, this is where we are. We're still in the same location, about 50 km from south from Budapest. This rolling stock, my friends, is, I'm sure it's Soviet. Come on, guys, look at this. This was running in the 50s. I'm sure, look at it. Look at it, and it's still going. Why is it still going? Was it made well? I don't know. Okay, sign there. Okay, like, I'm assuming this is public, but then again, you know, auditors have gone to train stations in the UK, and they've been told, oh, this is private, it belongs to blah 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 blah, and BTP comes out, British Transport Police, and then says, yeah, you can film here, but don't do that. So, I don't know. Right. Next train. So lads, what I understand what happens is the conductor comes out of that building there, goes to the train, waves his stick, comes back here, and here it changes the time on this to to the next train, okay? That's what happens. And in fact, maybe I shouldn't have walked in through there. It actually says something about maybe not going in there. But anyway, look. So again, where's the pedestrian? Like, is it down there? It's probably down there in fairness. Okay, let's actually head down there then. Because that, lads, is our target. As you can see, it's clearly attached to that kind of vaguely defunct line of track. So whether it's testing, a storage area, or just a method to get rolling stock from there down to the end and back onto the main track, you know, is it whether that is that or something else, I don't know, guys. Let's face it. Now, let's have a quick look at this. Not a major look, but just look at the state of that. Would Hemel Hempstead be like that? And we're talking Hemel here. We're talking about Knightsbridge or anything like that. Hemel Hempstead, lads. How's this compared to Hemel? Look at this. Just look at this, lads. That's the drain. I mean, that looks quite good, but let's see if there's any more indications of drains. Look at this, lads. Hemel quality, is that Hemel quality? What's that telling you? Major corrosion, lads. And this is an operative train station. It's actually fully operative. What do you make of it? Hemel quality? Better than Hemel? Worse than Hemel? Where do you want to live, guys? Hemel? Or here? Yeah, no shit, 1909. Right, let's just up here. Okay. Right, where we want to be is that building there. So let's make our way down. Around the corner. I don't want this to be longer than half an hour. So, cycles, pedestrians, clear as rain, okay? Now, lads, what is this building? What do they do here? I'm not going to film cars any closer than that. But this indicates it's a barrier. I'm not going to cross it. Sharp, as in it's unwelcome. Risotto, which I think means something to do with fire. Sliding gate. Gate's closed. Loving it. So, keypad. Why is this structure like that? I have no idea. Just avoiding the vehicles, lads. Net curtains, great. Privacy. It's good. What is this building? What do they do here? Okay, I don't know exactly. I understand it's got something to do with the trains, possibly repairing them. Okay, but apart from that, I don't know. Let's keep down here on the floor. So see a member of staff coming out. video, which is fine. She kind of froze when she came out. Yeah. Some high vis in there. Don't know where that's uniforms come up there. Not. But what do they do here? And I'm going to show you something, guys, that I've seen when I last passed this place. It's absolutely disgusting and hideous, in my opinion. All right, maybe because I don't know what it is, but I'd love to know what it is, guys. If any of you know what it is, just let me know. Buildings up there. This, guys. We just try and do it so that I don't see any this, lads. What is it? Lads, what is this? What is it? Right, it's got crash barrier on it, but you know, it's a chimney of some sort, but why? What's going on? What is it? Okay, we've got some in there. I don't know what it is, but I see some people there in the background. Remaining on the outside. Gone up, give on. So we see the tree there. Definitely staying on the outside. Will we be challenged? Is the question. Kapul Bialo. What is this building? What's it about? If they do here, and if they repair them, the rolling stock, how do they repair it? Is what I want to know. They're coming towards me here. See the site there. I think that must be public access down there, but we're gonna be safe because we don't actually know. We've got the warehouse down there. We've got all this area here. Okay. And we've got this thing there down there, which is the water tank, yeah. So that's quite good as well. And we've got somebody there as well. Jonapad Kivanok. It's in tourist Angol Raj. Jo. So basically I just said I'm a tourist and I'm from England. So that's basically what I said. See ya. Inseret Angol Basist. said it's the
Szeretne körbenézni bent?
Igen?
Nem lehet, nem.
Okay. Értem. Köszönöm szépen. So basically, I just asked for permission to go inside, and they just kind of said no. You know, they're very friendly. So what can I say? You know, he was really friendly. To be fair, he just said kind of like what. He said the word video, and you know, I'm clearly in a public place. I can clearly video this, so I don't know what it is, but it's very interesting. So okay. So there we have it, and I think they've gone back inside, to be fair. So drama might be a bit exciting for them. So anyway, look, lads, this wraps it up. So wherever you go, I think in Europe or the world, you know, if you shine a camera on people that are not used to having cameras shone on them, then you know it's going to be interesting for them. So with that, see what the time is. See if we can catch the train going. Actually, no, it'd be quite a while. I'm going to turn off the video and make my way to the train station, and maybe I'll catch it another day. You know. So for me, over and out, and see you in the next one. Hi lads, just come up with some bonus footage. As I said, I was going to walk back towards the train station, and train is about to leave soon. You can just see there, it leaves at 12:55. So we're just going to take a picture of the train when it leaves finally. So just try not to get anyone in. Maybe it's that one that's leaving. I'm just going to try and zoom in on that one. You can see just loads of people have left this train here on the right. I think the train that I'm focused on is about to leave to Budapest, unless I'm mistaken. So basically people still work from Budapest, and they commute all the way from here. I think it's like an hour and a half journey by train to Budapest, so it's pretty brutal. But then again, people make that kind of journey, don't they? Even in the UK. So you can see there the contactors there, contacting with a high voltage. And look, we've got some action there. Something's about to happen. The 866 is going to set off soon. I wonder what H&B stands for. Get my gloves back on. So I would say that this place could repair them. I don't know whether it's. It sounds to me like it's there could be diesel and a diesel engine as well as electric. So I'm not quite sure. Again, I'm not really a train enthusiast, so I don't know what the story is. So those lights are yellow or amber and blue, and those I think red and blue, or red, amber and blue. So I still think it's the one on my left that's going to leave first, the one I'm focused on now. Oh, lots of people still getting off. Look at this sign here while we're waiting. Oh look, we've got people running to the train, I assume, which is at 5 to 1, I believe, and the time now is, okay, it's 7 to 1, so there's another 2 minutes before the train leaves. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this one that's going to leave. And what we could do, we could even go onto the platform and just get a little bit closer. So let's do that now.
A részletekért kérjük látogassanak el a másik weboldalára, vagy használják a Budapest-Bó utazás rendezőt.
Budapest.
Minden kedves utasoknak boldog ünnepeket kívánok.
Bulldog means happy. Probably have a good journey.
Tisztelt utasok! Vonat indul a közvágó hídállomásra a harmadik várásról. Kérjük helyezzék be a beszállást.
People running onto the train there.
A vonat Élutca, Borjás-Anyák és Angyalus-sziget megállóhelyeken nem áll.
Megalo is stopped. Oh, which one's gonna go? I think it's this one. I think it's the one on my left. Just look. I said it was 60s today. What's the truth? 70s. There you go. I wasn't far. I was a decade out, but still going strong. And probably those lads that approached me from the big oh look, the station guy's coming out. We're just going to point it down because we don't want to get him. Just get his feet coming out with his little thing, and that's going to change a little bit. It's going to move, I'm sure. He's just waving there, he's just waving, and it goes. That's not going to Budapest. That's going the opposite direction now. I think maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe it is the Budapest one. Maybe he's just missed it. So let's just follow this guy back in and see if he does alter the little clock. Yeah, he's altering the clock there, can you see? By hand. Alright. So the next one's at 2:15. And that's great, and he goes back in. Well, cool. Well, that's me done then, okay? So, hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you on the next one, lads. Bye for now.